A proposed transition home is sparking controversy in an East Brainerd neighborhood. News 12's Nick Hill has how residents are accusing a nonprofit of setting up a halfway house next door to them and why that organization says that they are misunderstanding their mission to help vulnerable young adults. Nick?
Nonprofit Broken Home Ministry says that 90% of all young adults aging out of the foster care system are at risk of homelessness, and they would like to address that problem with a house here in the Shenandoah neighborhood right off of Standard Gap Road. However, some of their neighbors say they are concerned about what exactly that proposal brings, some of them claiming it could threaten their safety.
And I just don't think this is appropriate. I can't even understand why anybody would think about this. Criminals in our neighborhood.
Several neighbors of the proposed home argued to the regional planning agency that Broken Healer's home would be akin to a halfway house, in which it is labeled as in the RPA application for the property. It would house young adults between the ages of 18 and 25, which was cited by several as one concern.
Uncertainty in what is, for the most part, just a gentle little neighborhood in my community.
However, the founder of Broken Healer Ministries, Nerva Ache, says that this is a necessary program to help those leaving the foster care system adjust into society.
I would never, ever put a halfway house in that neighborhood. My children grew up in that neighborhood. Wanting a home, that's what I want to do, provide them a home.
Management adds that the concept of criminals being brought into this neighborhood is off base.
Anytime you have something, a good idea or a good mission, there's always going to be opposition if they don't understand what you're doing. So if there's a misunderstanding, they won't understand that this is not a halfway house. This is a place for us to rally behind these kids and help them.
The RPA voted against the project. However, some of the board voiced their support for the Broken Healer home.
I hear over and over and over again, you know, this is really important. I really love this, but just not in my neighborhood. If Chattanooga, if Hamilton County is truly a community that cares about other human beings, we need to rethink the way we view these types of things that we know we need. And everyone agrees we need.
Despite the denial by the Planning Commission on Monday, this will go up again in front of the Hamilton County Commission at their September 10th meeting. Reporting from East Brainerd, Nick Hill, News 12.